spooky ass courthouse, last day of child support with these people. Look at that courthouse, man. Spooky. I gotta deal with them people no more. No more. What to do, YouTube? Just left out of court. Last day. It's been one of them cases been going on for 16 years. And the judge sided with me. The case was about a $6,000 arrears that they apparently said I owed, and I told them I don't owe no money and I'm not paying any money. I didn't go to the last two court dates, and they didn't come pick me up on a bench warrant. I told my caseworker, I said, I'm not gonna keep wasting time coming up here for a continuance. She don't never show up to court to fight her case. If I'd owe her $6,000, she'd have been in court trying to get her money. I said, but she don't never show up to court. This case started in 2008. Fast forward, I was awarded Social Security disability income in 2009. They didn't close my case out with Social Security till like 2014, 2015. So therefore, they awarded her like $10,000 back pay for the child. Fast forward to 2024, she loses custody of our child. So the court gives me my son, now that he's 16, gives me custody June 3rd, 2024. The stuff I had to go through to get the child support suspended, with all the evidence that he's with me, letters from social workers, letter from the judge in a different county stating the child is in my custody. It's like, oh, now you got to file a motion to have it suspended. I did all that. So when they knew that he was with me, the judge asked about arrears. And he's like, Yon, he owes $6,000 some odd dollars in arrears. At that time, the judge asked me, is it true? I said, no, it's not. That's when I brought up she received a lump sum payment. The caseworker child support knew she was getting Social Security, so you can't get Social Security and turn around and get dang on child support at the same damn time. Now, they might can modify the child support, but what I was going through, I couldn't even get it modified because she would never show up to court to bring in proof that she got any type of monthly payment. Social Security wasn't giving me anything. I hired a lawyer. He couldn't get any information from Social Security. With me, it's like you can find out every dime I ever made, but when it comes to her, you don't know anything. So they drug it out, kept dragging the case out. And that was my question to the judge. It's like, why is it they can't provide any financial information on her? But when it comes to me, you know everything. So we had the case continued 3 times in 2024. Like I said, I didn't go to the last 2 continuances. So today is January 31st, 2025. I show up today. I was like, I know she's not gonna be here. She's never here. Keep this camera still. She's never here. Let's see how this goes. Go before the judge. I like judges that got common sense. So basically, the judge said, so if you're saying that he owes her $6,000, and you're also saying that there was some money awarded with a back payment that's greater than the arrears that he owes, and y'all have subpoenaed her to come to court since 2018, to my understanding, so he can get a modification to prove that he don't owe $6,000. And here we is today in 2025. She's still not in court. To your own witness statements, meaning my caseworkers and the child support prosecutor, you're telling me that she still ain't in court today to recoup $6,000. He said, it sounds to me like she was awarded more than $6,000 in back pay, which was override the dang on arrears that y'all saying he owed. So he dismissed the case. 0 balance, 0 arrears. Now prior to all this, they was asking me to pay money on the arrears, and the money that I already paid in child support to her, they was trying to hold it and apply it to the arrears, or hold it till today, and they was gonna release it back to me. I told them, no, release my money to me. And I'm not putting and applying anything towards the arrears because I don't owe no arrears. So therefore, they refunded me like 4 child support payments, and then today the arrears get zeroed out. That comes because I didn't let child support debo me. I didn't let child support tell me what I'm gonna do. I'm telling you what I'm not gonna do based on the dang on law. Basically, that's what it was. And out of all my cases, I probably hired 2 attorneys or 3 attorneys out of 16 years to handle certain things for me. But with this county there, it's like their own motive is to see how much money they can collect off people that's going to pay it. I've been in that court several times with, can you pay this, can you pay that? And I'm like, nah, I'm not paying anything. And they threaten you, well, we're going to put you in jail for 30 days. I'm like, you can do what you got to do. I'm not paying a damn thing. It's like, do you even care about jail? I was like, look, I'm not giving you no money if I know I don't owe you any money. We can go see the judge about it, and we just go from there. And 9 times out of 10, the caseworker will settle it with me before we go see the judge. But once they found out my son was in my custody last year in 2024, it was like, we got to figure out a way to get this $6,000 out this dude, because apparently he ain't playing by no rules. He ain't making no payments, and I didn't make not one payment, honest to God. And like I said, the last 3 times I went to that court, they tried to get me for some money. I told them I'm not paying it, honest to God. I'm not paying you anything. I'm not paying you a dime. The reason why I don't care about going to jail, because when you in the military and you go overseas and you get put somewhere you can't really do anything, jail ain't gonna bother you. When I was on the ship as a Marine with the Navy, shit, the ship is like jail. You can't do anything. You got about that much space. You can't call home when you get ready. It ain't like it's a store on ship open 24/7. It's like, man, I was on the ship for a whole damn year. You think being in jail for 30 days gonna bother me? Heck no. But yeah, that was the last day in court, man. It's like, I ain't gotta worry about that woman no more. I ain't gotta see this lady no more. As far as me having child support for my son, I have yet to receive 1 payment from her because I moved the case to another county. And that county was like, well, we can't do anything because I got this case that just got dismissed open. So now we're going to see what the county do now that this case is closed. So it's going on almost a year since I had my son, and I've seen 1 dime of child support. But when you in the system, it's always best interest of the child. So where's the best interest of the child at right now? You made me pay. Now you don't want to make her pay. And the county I got this case in now with my son, they asked for me to establish paternity. I'm like, you've talked to my caseworker in the county. She's like, yeah. My son is 16 years old. She's like, yeah. So you want me to establish paternity for a child that you already know is mine, just in a different county? And I said, the only thing we doing different is switching out who's paying and who's receiving. That's the only thing we're doing different. So why is all of a sudden I got to go through the ropes of establishing paternity for a 16-year-old? Give me a break, man. But anyway, I'm thankful that the judge saw it my way. And like I said, you don't always need a lawyer, man. Some stuff is just common sense, but court is not always about right and wrong. It's them stupid little laws that if you don't know the law and how to speak that court talk, you'll get slaughtered in court. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, $6,000, 0 balance. Great feeling. So if you're going through some court stuff right now, man, just stand your ground with these people. I ain't got to go back in that courthouse no more. At least not for child support. It's crazy. Just crazy, man. Because when they started my case, it was on some... They made up their own worksheet, and they went off of what my child's mother told them I made. They didn't care what the worksheet they came up with had like some crazy number on it. Had her down for 0 income. I'm sitting there like, wow. And the lawyer that I hired back in the day, he tried to do it to where she had imputative income, meaning her parents was giving her money as to why she was out here surviving and trying to live off my money. But being in that courtroom, man, I seen a whole lot of unfair treatment when it comes to men. So the guy before me today, he got locked up. I knew he was going to jail as soon as he started talking. I said, ah, shit, he out of here. I said, he out of here, boy. I said, you going to jail, boy. The number one reason why you get locked up for child support is lack of payment history. Seriously. When you show no emotion, no kind of motivation to pay anything, that's what that guy was doing. And they used everything against him. Even his employer wrote a letter saying, we asked him, do we have permission to provide y'all with his payment, his hourly pay? That joker said, nah, they can get it from the lawyer. Then you gonna show up to court with no lawyer, telling everybody you got a lawyer. Then you told the prosecutor, the child support DA, that you had a lawyer. Then you gonna show up and ask for a lawyer. And then the lawyer you talked to, everybody knew the lawyer in court. And they knew that he don't do business like that. So it's like you show up to court with no money, but then you're gonna tell the judge that you hired one of the most well-respected lawyers up there. And the judge is like, well, does it make sense to pay a lawyer when you can just pay the balance of what you owe right now, which is $1,800? I said, man, this cat here. Yeah, they took him over there and sat him in the booth. I said, well, he gonna be in there for 30 days. I think he got 60 days because he had like 2 cases, same child, but 2 different cases that he lied on. I only sat through like 3 cases today. A lot of them got continued, but yeah, 0 balance. Feel good Friday. Let me go home, change over, and go work out. Y'all stay up, be easy.